everybody. I'm Darcy Bakkegard, former high school English and theater teacher.
And I'm Nikki Vradenburg, former kindergarten through 5 teacher.
And we're here today to share a couple quick back-to-school tips. And our first topic is parent communication.
Right, so that was a big thing in kindergarten and first grade when that's where I lived most of my classroom career, was setting up that healthy communication, and that dialogue between parents was really important. So I had 3 main things that I did at the beginning of the school year. The first was to send each student their own personalized postcard.
Cool.
I just welcomed them back to the classroom and let them know that I couldn't wait to see them.
Nice.
The second thing was to give a personal phone call to each of the families in my classroom. Now that seems like a lot of phone calls, but remember, in an elementary classroom, that was between 16 to 18 students in the little school where I worked. And I mostly just left a lot of messages introducing myself, and it was just a nice personal contact for those parents and those families, and created some excitement around school starting. Once we were in the building together and I had the kids in front of me, I always made time that first week of school to get everybody set up using Seesaw, the Learning Journal, which is a digital portfolio for K-12 classrooms, but used a lot in the K-5 space as a way of documenting a student's learning in real time and then communicating and sharing the things on Seesaw with families. So a child might take a picture of a piece of writing or a story that they had written or a book they were reading and record it to their Seesaw journal, and then a parent would get an automatic update that something had been uploaded to that journal, and now they have an inside look at the classroom as well as some talking points when that child comes home. And regular Seesaw posts throughout the year give us a really nice visual of the student's growth and progress.
That's gorgeous. I didn't do anything really quite that thorough, I would say, for parent communication. But the 2 main things that I would make sure to do, because I had juniors and seniors, so I did a lot of communicating with students directly, but I made sure to set up a Remind account because it was the easiest way for me to send reminders to both parents and students in one shot. So at the beginning of the year, I could share out my Remind code with students and parents. They sign up for it, and I've just learned that students particularly don't check email. So if I want them to see something and interact with something, it has to be on their phone. So the text message option from Remind was great because I could set up a whole series of reminders, pre-schedule them so I didn't have to remember to remind students to do something. And then those text reminders would automatically send on that given day. So then my students and their parents would receive a text reminder saying, hey, vocab quiz tomorrow. Or remember, we've started the research paper project. It's due in 3 weeks at this date. And remember, this is a critical assessment. If you don't turn in this paper, you fail the semester. So I could send these quick little short text messages that I think parents really appreciated, the brevity of them and the focus and the convenience of it coming to their phone as just an automatic reminder. And then students got those too. The other main thing I would do is I would send around larger, particularly those critical assessments, emails to all of my parents, and at least emails for everyone that I had. Because not every parent has email, and so that's certainly a challenge. And that's one thing that I'm hoping to get more ideas from all of you as educators. How do you communicate with parents, and particularly your low-tech and no-tech options for those parents who might not be digitally connected? So we're going to be hosting a chat for teachers to share these and other ideas about parent communication at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on August 9th. So join me, join Nikki, and we hope to see you August 9th.